think you summed it up nicely before the introductions. Then it's a massive statement this from Colin Day to get Jordan Ellison. And speaking to a few people before, and they were saying that he's been asking for this fight ever since that night when he got beaten. That's a big thing for a fighter. If he can beat Jordan tonight, he's kind of put that demon to rest in his head, and then he can kick on towards titles.
Yeah, he's coming off a good win against an unbeaten local rival. He's scratched for defeat on his record, and whereas for the last 18 months he's been trying to catch up to where he was when he was really looking the part, suddenly he's ahead of where he was, isn't he? He can get back on track completely. The other thing, last time out, it was the best Colin Day we've ever seen. I also thought it was the best Jordan Ellison we've ever seen. So they're both coming really in form. I know Jordan's fought since then, but they're both really in form, aren't they?
And it'll give Jordan a bit more incentive as well, because he'll know that Colin has been asking for him, and he knows that Colin will want to beat him, and that'll give him a little bit of extra incentive as well.
Yeah, and he also knows he can beat Colin Day. Yeah. Very underrated fighter, Jordan.
Yeah, there's a lot of little things that have gone into this fight. Like you said earlier, it made it really attractive, this rematch. You'd never have said these two would be headlining the show at the Olympia after that first fight when Ellison beat Day.
Jordan Ellison, he's so much better than his record suggests.
Yeah.
Even just the way he carries himself, the way he holds himself, you can see he's a skilled fighter. And when he's got something to really get his teeth into, and it could be quite meaningful, this. He's even better, he's a tough man to beat, and if Day can right that wrong, like you said, Luke, it's a big statement.
Yeah, I'm sure Jordan, you see a lot of journeymen fighting for titles recently and winning area titles, and I'm sure Jordan would love to fight for one of them soon. A win tonight could put him right in line for that.
Nice jab there from Jordan Ellison.
Yeah, Ellison started really nicely in this opener. This one's scheduled for 8.
There's sometimes some fighters have just got other guys' numbers.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, no matter what they try and change, what they do, he just seems to have a number. We'll see how that pans out tonight.
Just a little slip from Ellison. Gloves touching the canvas. Nice left hook from Colin Day.
Day was able to drag Tom McGuinness into his kind of fight straight from the opening bell, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think that's the most impressive thing about that performance.
Nice left hook there from Ellison.
And you can certainly see what Jordan Ellison's turned up tonight. He's not in here just to go the rounds. Tight little opening round, this.
Nice punches by both, mate. They're both having success, aren't they? Whereas Day was faster than McGuinness and he was able to make his shots tell more, Ellison just seems to be able to match him in the exchanges, doesn't he?
Yeah, and we saw that last time they fought, but certainly in that opening round, it was a close first round. That interesting to see how the referee scores, and again, it's one of them. We're only going to get one scorecard if this does go the distance. So every round matters on that one scorecard. Scheduled for 8, remember, the first fight they had was only over 4. There's plenty of time left in this one. Who have you scored that first round to?
Very nip and tuck, wasn't it? Do you know what? I might give it to Ellison just on the slightly cleaner shots landed.
Yeah. It's one of them. You can't argue either way, really.
Dave does look tremendously focused, though, doesn't he? You
could see him walking around the venue earlier on. He's got the bit between his teeth tonight. It's a pride thing more than anything with fights, isn't it? When they get beat by a man, I'm sure it's played on his mind ever since. Nice work that from Ellison, though.
Very short, sharp shots, weren't they? Very straight.
And then he arguably looked sharper than he did against Masha. His shot seems to be a little bit quicker than they were that night as well.
Probably all guys around this sort of level have been buoyed up by the fact that Lewis Ritson's relinquished his title, and all of a sudden things start moving, don't they? And opportunities start coming in, eliminators start being made. You know, if Jordan Ellison can get another win over Colin Day, it's going to stand him in good stead when the board have the meetings.
Yeah, absolutely, especially this one scheduled over 8 as well. Oh, lovely work that from Ellison. Firing that jab and then the right hand over the top.
You also have to start wondering, if Ellison does get off to a good start, does Day's mind start playing tricks? You know, does he start remembering what happened at... It was Tranmere Rovers, wasn't it? It was Prenton Park for fight was, I think. Does he start remembering what happened down there at Prenton Park when Ellison beat him? Little warning for a push out, just building a bit of momentum as well, Colin, wasn't he?
Yeah, and that was the last thing he needed then, just that little break in the action.
It's very evenly matched, aren't they? It's a good fight.
Yeah, it's another round that's been nip and tuck again.
Little left up from Ellison was probably the best punch of that little exchange, wasn't it?
Yeah, Ellison just seems to be landing a little bit more frequently. Coming towards the end of this second round.
Yeah, when Ellison lets his hands go in 3s and 4s, he's looking the part, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. And Day's struggling to get out of the way of those shots when he puts the combinations together. Nice and relaxed in that corner. Jordan Ellison, as is Colin Day.
Colin was really beginning to look the part, wasn't he, before the first upset to Ellison? It really did have quite a big effect on him, I think. You know, it knocked him back quite a way. He had fast hands, he was looking exciting. He really did look the part, and it was a shock at the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And he was a little bit flat after that as well. It was like his coming out night, the fight with Tom McGuinness. Everything fell into place that night, and he got back to the form that we'd seen him before that defeat. Nice work by Ellison behind that jab again, tripling it up.
Brilliant, fantastic.
I wonder if it might just be worth Day feinting a couple of times. You know, he's throwing every time, isn't he? And Ellison's managing to counter. Nice uppercut there from Day. I wonder if he could just try and feint and draw that 1-2 that Ellison seems to be throwing, and then counter that.
Good lad, beautiful. Good job.
And that's better from Day going down to the body. He's not managed to drag Ellison into that type of fight that he did with McGuinness. Ellison just falling short with that right hand.
Oh, it's a big exchange of left hooks there. And again. Ellison, I think Ellison must have felt that something landed there. Day fires back. Good fight.
Yeah, Ellison seems to erupt into action then when he threw that second left hook.
The left hook's getting there, isn't it?
Yeah, he's throwing that really nicely. Nice uppercut from Day on the inside.
Nice work there from Day. Took a left to her body, didn't he? But he just kept those hands going himself. It's tit for tat, this, isn't it? It's a good fight.
I would not like to be scoring this one. Such a close fight so far as we come towards the last 40 seconds of the third round. The wild shots from Day missing. Really sharp stuff from Ellison.
Heads just came close there, luckily. I think we both avoided the brunt of it.
That left up just skimming the face of Ellison. Day just seems to be loading up with everything that he's throwing at the moment. Just needs to calm down a little bit and place his shots.
Both men are planting their feet and winging in hard punches, aren't they? You know, it's plenty of technique there with the straight shots at range, but both men, when they get the opportunity to let that left hook go, they're really digging their feet in and going.
Yeah, they are, and it's an interesting one for the corners as well at the moment. Hashtag VIP Boxing live on Twitter. Comment on the Facebook stream as well as all the other platforms we're on tonight. Let us know how you're scoring this one. Interesting to see how everyone's seeing this.
Just talking to VIP Boxing.tv's Lee Hogan there. Plenty of video interviews. Lee gets out and about nearly every day. If you look on the VIP YouTube page, you'll get to see all the interviews with our fighters and fighters from other camps. From speaking to Colin Day before the fight, he seems to think he'll take over in the second half. Well, he might have to at this rate. You know, Jordan Ellison started off well.
Yeah, John Pegg's just commented on the Facebook status and he's saying that Colin Day's got to go to the body more. Going for the head too much against a slick kid. You've got to have a bit of variety on your work. Certainly something to think about if you're in Colin Day's corner. Nice right
hand, yeah.
Ellison's just finding the target a lot more regularly.
He's content to just wait for Day to throw something, isn't he?
Yeah, and it's like you said earlier, Ellison might feel like he's got Day's number from the first fight that they had together. Day's certainly trying to up the tempo here.
The Ellison that beat Mashadod came on strong in the middle rounds, didn't he?
Yeah.
Really put on a good burst. Masher, we thought, probably closed the gap late on. Maybe Day's just banking on the same there, you know, just taking over late.
Yeah, I think a lot of people had Ellison winning the first four in that one and then Masher coming on strong, like you said. And I think if this round continues, I think Ellison's got another one in the bag here. Nice right hand from Day, though. Swelling under the left eye of Jordan Ellison as well. Just showing that these right hands are starting to get through.
Things just becoming a little bit more ragged, aren't they?
Yeah, with Day's being able to use his strength on the inside. He's just thrown Ellison round a couple of times. A wild right hand from Colin Day.
Both these guys have put a hell of a lot into those first 4 rounds. Nasty little mark and swelling that, wasn't it, underneath Ellison's left eye? Yeah. Working on it straight away.
Yeah, it's difficult to work on them as well, isn't it? Yeah, and Colin Day's just going to try and keep that pressure up now, isn't he, going into the second half of this fight? Still plenty of time left to go in this one, of course.
Right up in the air. Those 4 rounds have absolutely flown by, haven't they? So you don't need big titles on the lines and big names in walkover fights. Sometimes you know guys like Colin Day against Jordan Ellison. If you know the story behind it, if you follow both careers, you'll know just how much this means to both, and you can see that the way both guys are fighting.
Yeah, and people often say the best fights are on the small hall shows, and it's because fights like this get made. Nice right up to the body from Day.
Good lad. That's good. Watch his head.
You can hear the corner shot, then the head's getting close on the inside, and it was carried on to be a little bit scrappy like the end of that 4th round was.
Oh, big right hand from Ellison. Day takes it well though.
Ellison's starting to load up with these shots now and finding the target with them.
Day just letting both hands go. Nothing really got there clean, did it though, Luke?
I think that's been the difference so far. When Day's let his hands go, nothing's landed clean, whereas Ellison's landed a few big shots.
Jab from Ellison, a right up boomed in from Day.
Yeah, Day's visibly trying to go to the body here. He's thrown a few right hooks to the body in this round we haven't seen before. Good defensive work that from Ellison as well. He didn't take any shots then. There's that right hand from Colin Day getting through though.
Day just got off first there, didn't he? How are you scoring this at home? Your comment on the Facebook stream, #VIP Boxing Live. Really good fight.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be one of them that splits opinions.
Good jab there from Day. Ellison comes back with his own. Ellison's looking much more than marked up, but he does get there with a right hand.
Yeah, it's a strange one, that, isn't it? Because it's not a mark on Colin Day. He's taken some big right hands as well. Another close round, that. So difficult to score.
Right, let's have a quick look on the Twitter and Facebook, see what people are saying. Excuse me while I find the link.
Remember, there's only one scoring judge in this one. That's the referee, Jamie Kirkpatrick, in the ring at the moment. Be really interesting to see how he's scoring this one. 3 rounds left of this contest. Been a great night of boxing.
10 seconds, corners.
Here at the Liverpool Olympia, the first VIP show of the year, the first of 4 Saturdays in a row where we've got action.
Round 6.
Plenty of comments tonight on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for that. We do appreciate you staying in touch. Into round 6. Still up for grabs, I think. Ellison maybe's got shaded it for me, but still everything to fight for. Certainly not out of day's reach, I don't think yet.
Good shot.
Both man landing then at the same time. Ooh. They're both putting everything behind these shots that they're throwing.
See just how much it means to both, can't you? And Ellison desperate to prove it's not a fluke. Day desperate to avenge that defeat. Good right hand from Day.
Good shot. Yes, yes.
Ellison, just as he did in, was it the second round, just exploded after landing. You know, it's as if he feels some kind of impact and just gambles for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, and it leaves a lasting impact as well, doesn't it? They're the kind of bursts that can win you rounds.
Beautiful, beautiful. Let's jump with it. You've got where you want it now. You've got where you want it.
Just over a minute to go of this 6th round.
You've got where you want it.
Another close one.
Good shot. Beautiful.
Been one of those fights so far where neither man's won a round definitively. Both men have had success in every single round of this one.
Yeah, both fighters have had things that have worked for them. Oh, big left up from Ellison, but Day just shakes it off. I think that probably looked more spectacular than the impact actually was.
You could see in Day's face that he was frustrated to take that shot.
Nice and high. Hands up. Beautiful. That's 2 hands. Good shot.
But again, it's a round where the eye-catching shots have come from Ellison, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Yeah, in a fight like this, that's often what nicks rounds either way.
Beautiful jab. Followed by a right hand by Day.
Referee called break and Day landed a shot after it, but
Good shot. There you go.
credit to both men, neither of them was too bothered about that.
Another great round. Tell you what, first show, VIP show of the year. Giving you a really, really good top of the bill, hard fought stuff. Thought Mason Cartwright, very exciting fight, wasn't it? Mason was explosive from start to finish. Matthew Rennie, Ben Fields, I don't think anyone was expecting that. You know, Ben Fields rough and ready, forced Matthew Rennie out of his comfort zone. Interesting fight. Seen plenty to be of interest, you know, for pointers for the season coming up.
Could be a massive 2 rounds this in the career of Colin Day.
10 seconds, corners.
Ellison's corner seem quite happy, don't they?
Round 7.
And I think they're right to as well.
Good shot. Beautiful.
Beautiful little dips away from Day's jab and just comes back with a power jab of his own, Ellison. It's worked like a charm for him tonight.
He's just proved what you said earlier, that he's such a better fighter than his record suggests.
Ellison's corner saying that Day is now desperate. Beautiful right hand from Ellison. The tide's turned here, hasn't it? Completely.
Yeah, and when we thought Day had come on strong late on, it's proved to be the opposite so far.
Get the jab weight again, Jack. Get the jab weight again. Pump it out.
Nice work from Day. though.
Yeah, burst from Day there. He's got to get a bit between his teeth here now.
Yeah.
As you said, Luke, it could be crucial 5.5 minutes in his career.
Nice 1-2. Nice strong 1-2 there. Good shot. There you go. Just 1-2. That's all you need. It's coming in.
Yeah, and I think he's realised that as well.
Now straight.
Good work that from Colin there.
Trying to up the tempo, isn't he?
Yeah, and the crowd have responded to that as well a minute ago in this penultimate round.
Great determination this from Colin Day.
Missing wildly with that right hook. All the technique's gone out the window now. And what a fight this has turned out to be.
Well, we said, didn't we? You know, before the first bell, we did warn you. We generally get these things right on the VIP shows. We know when there's going to be a good one, and this had all the makings, and it's more than lived up to what I was expecting, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great round there. Day's got himself back up. Another little foothold on the scorecards there.
And it could all be on this last round. You never know how the referee's scoring this. Let us know how you're scoring it on the Facebook stream. John Pay's got Ellison 2 or 3 in front.
Ryan Burton's got Jordan in a healthy lead.
10 seconds, corners. Seconds out. For the 8th and final round.
Here we go. John Pegg Colin thinks he knows he's behind, and I think that was what was behind that real determined effort at the end of the 7th. He's come out as well, really looking to put it on Ellison as well. Got there with a right hand.
Yeah, such a tough one to score this, but the general consensus is that Ellison's ahead. Yeah, the corner just trying to tell Colin to calm down.
Nice right hand from Ellison, just caught Day coming in. Day's going to walk through, I think, whatever Ellison throws, isn't he? It's just whether Jordan can land enough clean shots of his own to just cement what would be a really big victory for him here if he can do it. Day's got the bit between his teeth.
Yeah, and I think Ellison's realised in the corner of the toilet he can just hold his way through this round and go into that journeyman mode. Just survive the last round.
I don't think he's listening to him, Luke.
A cut over the right eye of Ellison as well. Not that that'll bother him at all.
Final 90 seconds here, tremendous battle. How about Day, Ellison 3?
I don't think anyone would argue with that. I'd love to see it. Do it over 12. Everyone in the crowd calling Day forward. Both trying to put everything into this. One more minute to go.
Ellison just looks to have weathered that storm from Day a little bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, you know Day's going to keep coming, but he looks a lot more ragged than he did at the start of the round.
Ellison just got his shape back there, sticks 3 or 4 jabs in.
Gordon. 20 seconds to go with this one. And Day's put everything into this last round, as is Ellison.
Ellison's tired now, just holding on there. We're soon going to find out whether he's done enough or whether Colin Day's late onslaught and late comeback's been enough to turn the fight back in his favour. Brilliant fight.
What a fight that is. And Ellison's on the corner rope celebrating.
We've only got one scorecard here. It's going to matter. You can see referee in the corner there just filling it in. Michael Passer's got in the ring. And we're about to find out whether Colin Day has gained revenge for that only defeat on his record or whether Jordan Ellison has repeated the victory.
Both men have certainly celebrated.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, before we render the decision, a round of applause. Great entertainment from both Jordan Ellison and Colin Day. And now the 8 3-minute rounds of great boxing action. Referee Jamie Kirkpatrick has scored the contest 76 points each. The result is a draw.
So we've got a draw after all that. We get 4 rounds each and we get a draw. Well, we may well get an Ellison Day 3.
It might not be a bad thing, that draw. I might get to see it all again. And what a great show that has been here. The first VIP show of the year, and it's certainly lived up to expectations. And it doesn't stop there. Next week we're in Bolton. We've got a host of talent on that one. Jack Colin headlining that. A stacked undercard as well. Then the week after in Oldham Leisure Centre, Mark Leach headlining with, again, Mark Heffron returns on that one, a host of talent. And then Reece Mould against Sean Davis with the English title on March the 23rd at the Lazarus Hall at Doncaster Racecourse, and we'll be live on VIPboxing.tv for all 3 of those shows. For now, from Liverpool, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.